Sometimes we can have accidents that aren't our fault, even if we didn't mean for it to happen. But one time, Rebecca's accident caused her to worry so much, she wondered if it would happen again. All aboard for a big adventure! Gate crash. The Bat Controller's engines know that safety always comes first on the island of Sodor. They all know how important it is to be safe when travelling along the lines. One of these places engines must be careful at is a level crossing. Every engine knows they must always take care when approaching and stopping when the gates are shut to let road traffic through. But even though the engines realise how important level crossings are, things can and do go wrong. One day, Rebecca was at Vickerstown Station feeling very happy with herself. She was having a lovely day and was looking forward to her journey back to Stafford Station.
What a beautiful day it is! I'm on time and I'm feeling really useful. Oh, I cannot wait to tell the other engines about my day. Oopsie! I better be off. Don't want to be late.
Rebecca puffed happily along the line with her express train. She was enjoying her day more than ever. She could feel the wind blowing across her funnel and her wheels clickety-clacked as she rolled along.
Hello, Toby.
Hello, Rebecca.
Now there is an engine who knows how to enjoy her day.
We need more engines like Rebecca. Happy and cheerful.
Yes, we do. It would make this a better railway.
What a smart tram engine! And what a superb coach!
Hello, Rebecca.
Oh, hello, Henry. Pulling another goods train, I see.
Yes, I'm going to the mainland.
Ooh, have a fun trip.
Thank you, Rebecca.
The day is just perfect. Nothing can go wrong at all.
Further up the line, Spencer was waiting at a level crossing. He had to wait for Elizabeth to go past. Elizabeth was carrying a very heavy load, and this meant she had to go slowly and carefully. Spencer was getting impatient.
Oh, do come on, Elizabeth. I have an important destination to go to. Can't you go any faster?
Do be patient, please, Spencer. I can't go any faster, otherwise I will damage this very fragile load.
Then they both heard a whistle. It was Rebecca. She was approaching the level crossing.
Oh, there's Elizabeth. She's crossing the tracks. I better stop.
Then there was trouble. Rebecca's driver put a hand on her brakes, but nothing happened.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh no, they won't work.
Oh no! Elizabeth! Spencer! Look out!
Oh no!
When Rebecca opened her eyes, she could see that she was off the tracks and on the road. Luckily no one was hurt, but poor Rebecca had a broken level crossing gate on her front.
I don't understand. What happened?
Your brakes failed, Rebecca. You won't be able to work now.
Oh no!
Soon, Murdoch had brought Rocky to help lift Rebecca back onto the tracks. The workmen carefully removed the broken gate from Rebecca's front. The front was bent and both of her buffers were badly bent, but no serious damage was done.
We'll have to send you to the stewards to be repaired, Rebecca. It will be a long jump.
Yes, sir.
Donald took care of Rebecca's passenger train and did his best to make up for lost time. while Douglas had to push Rebecca all the way to the steamworks. He could see Rebecca was looking very sad. He decided to try and cheer her up.
Cheer up, lassie. It wasn't your fault your brakes failed. That could happen to any engine. But just be glad that you're not in too much trouble. The Fat Controller will understand, and Victor and Kevin will have you fixed up in no time.
Soon they arrived at the steamworks and Douglas shunted Rebecca onto the turntable. Then Douglas set off back to find his twin.
Thank you, Douglas.
No problem, Rebecca. See you back at work soon.
I don't understand, Victor. I know I have trouble miscalculating where to stop, but my brakes failing like that has surprised me. That's never happened before, and I don't know why.
Failed brakes can happen at any time, Rebecca. It could happen at a moment when you least expect it. But the important thing is you are safe and no one was hurt. We'll have you fixed up and back at work in no time.
You'll be as good as new.
But what if it happens again? I may never get to use the level crossing ever again!
Rebecca, don't think too much about it. Otherwise, your fear will cause you to let your imagination run away with you.
Oh. Oh no! Not again!
Rebecca, what are you doing?
Slow down! Not again!
Oh.
A few days later, the doors opened and Rebecca was all fixed up and ready to go back to work. Her front was fixed and there wasn't even a scratch on her.
Okay, Rebecca, you're looking as good as new. And we've even checked your brakes to make sure they work.
You look great, Rebecca.
Thanks, Victor. Thanks, Kevin. Goodbye.
Bye, Rebecca. And remember, don't worry.
Rebecca made her way back to the station to collect her express coaches. She was pleased to be back at work, but she couldn't stop thinking about her accident. She was feeling very nervous about it. Then...
Phew.
Your brakes work fine, Rebecca, so there's no need to worry.
Oh, whoopsie.
Soon Rebecca was back at work pulling her express coaches. She was making good time and running well. But as she puffed into the docks, she saw Arry and Bert nearby. They were collecting vans.
Hey, look, boy. It's Rebecca. I haven't seen her for days. Where has she been?
Did you hear, Arry? Rebecca had an accident with a level crossing gate and smashed it to pieces.
Silly steam engine. You engines do have problems. Look at where you're going.
Nay, the one thing they are good at sometimes is gate crashing into things.
Rebecca, hello!
Oh, hello, Percy.
I'm so happy to see you back at work. I've missed you. Ted Machete's been quiet without you.
Aw, thank you, Percy. I miss you too.
But now you're back, Rebecca. You can tell us all about your adventure from the other day.
No! Sorry, Percy. I don't think I can.
Oh, okay. Well...
Ahoy! Coming through, shipmate.
Oh, sorry, Salty. Bye, Rebecca. I'll speak to you again soon.
Bye, Percy.
As the day went on, Rebecca was still feeling sad about what Arry and Bert had said. Nothing could cheer Rebecca up. Not even the sight of happy holidaymakers could make her happy.
Oh dear, poor engine. I wonder what's wrong.
Hello, Rebecca! Welcome back! Rebecca? Oh dear. I wonder what's wrong. Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Gordon. What's wrong?
It's Rebecca. She's looking very upset. I whistled to her, but she didn't answer back.
She must be upset about her accident.
You could be right, Thomas. I wish there was a way we could cheer her up. I don't like seeing Rebecca so sad.
Neither do I, Gordon. But I do know how she feels, though. I know exactly how upsetting her accident is.
What? What do you mean, Thomas? How do you know what... Oh, that Thomas can be very strange sometimes.
At Vickerstown Station, Rebecca was making her last stop of the day. She dropped off her last passengers and was waiting to go back to Tidmouth Sheds. She was still feeling sad and could not say a word. Just then, I puffed up alongside. Hello, Rebecca. Had a good day with your passengers?
Hello, Thomas. Yes, but...
I'm sorry about your accident. We all are. But I do know how you're feeling right now.
No, Thomas. You don't understand. You don't understand what it feels like to have an accident like I did. No one does.
Actually, Rebecca, I do. One time, I travelled to the mainland for a very special visit. On the way, it began to rain as I made my way along. I came to a level crossing and then ended up having to make an emergency stop. One of the level crossing gates had broken free and was swinging about in the wind. I tried to stop, but my wheel slipped on the wet rails and I ended up hitting the level crossing gates with a crash.
Oh my! Was anyone hurt?
No, but my buffer beam was bent and one of my buffers was broken. I had to travel the rest of the way on a lorry.
Gosh.
What I mean is, the accident wasn't my fault. I had no idea that was going to happen. Your accident wasn't your fault either. I once had failed brakes too. But as long as you are safe, that's all that matters. You can use a level crossing again, Rebecca. You shouldn't need to fear them.
You're right. Oh, Thomas, you do understand.
Come on, Rebecca, let's go home. There's a berth at Tidmouth Sheds waiting for you.
All right then, Thomas.
Rebecca and I puffed back happily together to Tidmouth Sheds. As we puffed along, I was telling Rebecca more about my special visit and about how I had special repairs after the accident. Rebecca was very surprised with my story that she was beginning to feel more and more better.
Wow, Thomas, you must have had some adventure.
Yes, I did, Rebecca, but it was worth the trip in the end. Then we both came towards the same level crossing where Rebecca had her accident. I smiled at her friend and had an idea. Let's put our brakes on together.
Good idea, Thomas. Thomas! I did it! I managed to stop!
I knew you could do it, Rebecca!
Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Hi there. There's something I need to say to you.
What? What do you mean?
I'm sorry if I gave you a fright the other day with my accident. I didn't mean to. My brakes failed, and I couldn't stop.
It's all right, Rebecca. It wasn't your fault your brakes failed. The level crossing is mended now, and so are you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get going. I have a delivery to collect.
Okie dokie. Bye, Elizabeth.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You were right, Thomas. I can use the level crossing.
I said you could, and you can. Now you have no reason to be worried or frightened anymore.
I'm cured! Yay me!
Come on, Rebecca, let's go home. You can tell everyone about how you overcame your fear.
Alright then, Thomas.
On our way home, Rebecca was now feeling like her old self again. She couldn't help but smile happily.
Thank you so much, Thomas, for your help today. Your story and wise words made me feel much better.
That's alright, Rebecca. That's what friends are for. You know, you can always turn to your friends for help whenever you need it. Even me.
You're a very kind and caring engine, Thomas. The Fat Controller is very lucky to have an engine like you on his railway.
Thanks, Rebecca. My cheeks blushed bright red. As we puffed happily into the sunset, Rebecca knew she had a very good friend in me. Have you ever been afraid to use something that frightens you? Sometimes we can get scared about it very easily. When Scarlowy had an accident on the old bridge, he was too scared to use it again and wouldn't cross the bridge. But he managed to overcome his fear when Reneus ran out of water on the bridge. Now he is happy to use the bridge again. When Rebecca had her accident at the level crossing, she was scared to use the level crossings again because she feared her brakes would fail again. But after I talked to her about the same experience I had, I helped her to overcome her fear, and she became her old self again. Everyone gets scared of something, but it's okay to be afraid. Remember that you can always turn to your friends for help. A problem shared is a problem halved.
Come on, Thomas. It's time to go.
See you next time!